Hi, and welcome to Birds with Bottle.
We've got a thing about wine.
And we want you to have a thing about wine too.
And this week, there's a bit of a clue. We're looking at wines for weddings.
Yes, because wine is crucial to the big day.
Yeah.
It's a big part of the budget. You've got to get it right.
Yeah, and you normally have plenty of notice, so you should have time to catch your wines when they're on special offer. Or, if you've got a favourite wine and a favourite supplier, they often have 25% off everything, and then you can, really clean up.
And obviously Mel has been doing that because she is getting married in June.
Yeah, and obviously I've got the wines sorted, clearly, but the rest of it, it's an absolute minefield of good and bad taste.
What one woman's wedding bliss is another's wedding miss.
Completely. So our first wine is the Wine Society's Celebration Cremant de Loire 2010, which is £11.50, which we think is quite a good price.
Yeah, we do. And we love the fact it's called Celebration.
Yeah.
Because that makes it perfect for a wedding.
You
Yeah.
can see the label, I'm not sure if you can, but it's very nice.
Yeah, nice and classy.
It's got a little
Classy.
jester in it.
Yeah.
Classy number.
Now, we think that serving a top sparkling wine rather than a cheap and nasty champagne is the way to go if you don't want to shell out for a really high priced champagne. And some of us don't or haven't got the money. So
The maths on champagne is scary,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah.
But this at £11.50, respectable.
Yeah, yeah. Nice creamy smell.
Now this is going to be made from Chenin Blanc.
Mm-hmm. Now the good thing about this is it's just got a little bit of residual sugar, so you're not getting that sour taste, are you?
Yeah.
Sometimes you've got really drying champagne, and if people are drinking this all afternoon, they'll be unhappy.
Yeah.
They'll be getting sort of acidy thing
Yeah,
going.
and this hasn't got that real acidness, has
No.
it? I sometimes think of wines in a sort of pitch, and sometimes cheap Cava, cheap champagne has that tinny kind of pitch.
Yeah.
This is sort of more rounded.
It is, because it's just got that little
Yeah.
bit of sugar which just takes the top off the
Yeah.
really sharp
I
acid.
could drink this for several hours
For a while.
and be feeling okay. It wouldn't be, getting to me.
It's got a really nice taste.
Yeah. So, Mel, what have you got in mind for your big day?
Well, I've got a bit of a phobia of themes and matching things.
Why does that not surprise me?
They make my skin crawl just a little bit. I don't want David in a pink tie with pink party favours and pink bows on the back of the chairs. Thank you very much.
What about your pussycats? Don't you think they'd look pretty in little pink bows?
I don't think so. I don't think they'd like it, but I don't think pink is their colour really.
Okay.
Lilac, however, that could work.
But if it has to be champagne, then why not this extra special, very lively, Louis Bernard Premier Cru champagne, which is available from Asda at £19.75, still under £20.
Yeah. You see, it may be that some of your guests are a little on the snobby side. Could be. They want champagne, but they don't want it to have a supermarket name on the label. Understandably. This doesn't say Asda on the front label.
No, and it looks quite nice, doesn't it?
And it smells gorgeous.
Yeah, and we know that it's delicious.
Yeah.
Oh yes, lovely.
It's just bready and beautiful,
Yeah.
isn't it?
And this is dominant in Pinot Noir, so
Yeah.
again, why you're getting that bready note, isn't it?
And the sort of slight strawberry, fruity thing from the Pinot.
Yeah, I think it's 78% Pinot and the rest Chardonnay.
It's lovely. It's really tasty. It's glorious.
And again, you're getting that texture. It's a very dry champagne, isn't it?
Mm.
And you're getting that texture in your mouth, aren't you?
It's got weight.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this would go with food if you want to serve fizz with your actual meal, and some people do. This will work really well.
It's really good. There's a lot going on.
And it's won some awards.
Yeah, it's good.
A gold at the International Wine Challenge and also a Good Value Award from them too.
Yeah, because you're getting Premier Cru champagne at an affordable price. It is a classy number.
Yeah, yeah. Now, what do you think makes a wedding classy, Mel?
It's far easier to say what makes a wedding naff. I am on tenterhooks about this. I really am trying to avoid the naff thing.
Well, what would make it naff, do you think?
Well, for me, a massive synthetic over-the-top dress would just... Ugh.
But you know, one woman's meringue is another girl's dream of being a princess for a day.
Yeah, but when it's matched with a ginger cleavage, I think it just makes it a little bit too gypsy wedding.
Oh, bring it on.
Our third wine is a white. We've got a reasonably priced white and a red for you. This is the Jackie Marteau Touraine Sauvignon 2012, which is $8.99 at M&S. Now, $8.99 might not seem cheap, but M&S is one of the shops that often has 25% off, especially if you buy in bulk.
Yeah.
So it's worth keeping an eye on their website.
Yeah, definitely. And we showed this at the BBC Good Food Show last year, and it was the favourite Sauvignon of all the ones we showed in our Get Savvy with Sauvignon tasting. There's a lot of people liked it.
Yeah, which is surprising, isn't it? Against sort of the new world, more obvious one.
Yeah, so definitely worth you trying this and seeing if you like it.
It's really, really fragrant, really blackcurrant bush. I was trimming my blackcurrant bush last weekend, and if you've got a blackcurrant bush, this is what it smells like. It's ribenery without the sort of sweet purpliness.
Which isn't what you'd expect us to be saying about a Sauvignon Blanc, is it?
Mm. It's fresh, it's bright, it's exciting.
It is, but it isn't too overblown like some New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc is.
No.
So actually, I think this would work really well on the wedding table.
It's a crowd pleaser. I mean, this is... You,
let me show you. Nice label as well.
Yeah, nice classic label. Yeah, and it's... You want something that people can taste all evening and that everyone loves.
Yeah.
And actually, this really works on that one.
And a bit like the sparkling, you may be drinking it over a long period of time, and your guests will. So you don't want to go for the cheapest common denominator of a wine. You want to get something that
impresses people.
That impresses people. Yeah, yeah. Now, what else is off your wedding plans, Mel?
Well, I'll tell you what I really can't
What's
bear.
on it? Anything.
There are some things on it, but I cannot stand it when you see unfortunately shaped bridesmaids.
What? You mean when you've got a lovely little row of pretty flower girls and then some poor awkward teenager
Exactly.
who really doesn't want to be there?
Yeah, and they're squeezed into the same dress as the tiny little ones, and it just doesn't work for that lumpy teenager look. And then they've got, they're in some appalling apricot colour with their pallid, lumpy arms. It's just makes me want to cry, frankly.
So what we should be doing is campaigning for a national maximum age limit for bridesmaids.
Exactly.
So as not to put them through that horror.
Yes, exactly.
Now we have the red we were talking about. It's the Vigna Sorzal Graciano 2011, and it's available from the Wine Society at just $6.75.
And I think with reds you can bear to go cheaper, can't you?
You can,
Yeah.
you can.
Cheap whites can be nasty, but reds you can just go a bit cheaper.
Yeah, and Graciano is one of the Rioja grapes. This is actually from Navarra in Spain. And look again, lovely label to sit on the table with a little bird on it.
Yeah, very sweet. It's got a very sweet, ripe nose. Dark fruit, really, really sweet perfume nose.
It has, hasn't it?
It's got that Spanish taste. There's a lot of dark, rich fruit in it.
I think this is going to be a crowd pleaser as well, don't you?
It is, yeah. People like Spanish wines.
Yeah. You
No,
get
absolutely.
a yolk, it's got some nice dark fruit, bit of spice, bit of pepper. Delish.
It's good. It's $6.75. Fabulous price.
I know. And if you're thinking about getting the cremant as well, there's two of them.
Yeah.
All done at the Wine Society.
Perfect.
Now, are you and David thinking about creating some special vows to share with everyone on the big day?
You see, it's another minefield. I don't know which is worse. Not having the intelligence to write something that actually means something, or having to steer around all the possibilities of saying something that will make people snigger or even vomit. You know.
Well, there's always the guitar duet option, or a Vegas Elvis-style wedding.
You see, all those things absolutely fill me with horror, but there is a slight worry that in my attempt not to do anything tasteless, I end up doing something dull.
Well, at least your wines will be exciting,
Our
won't they?
wines will be fabulous.
So see you next time.
See you next time.